So this right here, this is my apartment complex in Los Angeles. This was, and you know, I live right across the street from the 24-hour donut shop, the famous one. If anybody knows where that is, and it's a pretty old building. And today what I want to talk about is the fake inspections that these law enforcement officers, do in your rooms before they come in and start their, they start harassing you. I mean, it's like a fake advance, and one day they I seen a bunch of notices on everybody else's door, man. Like, it was just posted on everybody else's door saying that they were going to do an inspection on so and so's date, on this date. And I was like, man, whatever, man. I don't care. Do whatever you got to do the inspection, But when they did do it, man, I just happened to be home that day when they came in my room. So I opened the door. They came in. It was about 3 guys, and it was about 3 guys. They were dressed in business casual, and it was a landlord. And I just found something weird about it. Like, yo, something in me was like, yo, something's not right about these guys, And one of the guys looked at me, man, and it was something evil about him, man. He had an evil look to him. So something was just telling me like, yo, something's not right about these guys. But I just played possum, and I just whatever, do what you got to do. So they came in. They were taking like, measurements. They, walking into the bedroom, looking around. So these guys were pretty much, they were there conducting an advance on the room, just to see where they wanted to set up, man. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure they did. I know that these guys didn't go through every single room, man. They went through the rooms that they wanted to. You know what I mean? So they went through the rooms that they wanted to, so they could place people in those rooms. You know what I mean? That had the best, the best angle to get at me. You know what I mean? So yeah, they left after that, and then all of a sudden, there was cameras on every single floor of my apartment complex. Every single floor, And, I did my research. This building has been here for about 88 years, and there's been no cameras there, man. But all of a sudden now there's cameras, but there was no cameras on my side, to where you could see people entering and exiting my room. There was no cameras, and that was done strategically on purpose, to where, they could do whatever they want, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was done strategically on purpose, man. So yeah, there's no cameras on my side of the room, and the intercom, it was an intercom outside. That joint never worked, man. But all of a sudden, the landlord, he fixed it, he replaced it, he put a new one there. You know what I mean? It's one of those intercoms where you don't have to instead of using the key, you can just put your numbers in, then the code in, and you could get into the building. So they did that so all the perpetrators, they could have access to the to the apartment complex, because everybody can't have a key. So like I said, it was random people coming in and out the rooms now, in and out, man. You know what I mean? Different people. You know what I mean? And I found that weird, and like I said, I didn't think nothing much of it. But now that I gained more knowledge, I know that these guys were, they were conducting shifts or whatever, man. On for whenever they finish their shift or whatever. Not, I don't know, but yeah, man. And when I was at the police station after they arrested me, I was there till about 5, 6 in the morning. I seen one of them, one of the same guys that came into my room. You know what I mean? It was a white guy, bald-headed. He was stocky. You know what I mean? He had a good build to him. You know what I mean? But he was short. You know what I mean? And I seen him at the gym too. You know what I mean? He was the same guy walking into the police station, man. So he was like a detective or something, man. You know what I mean? So that just goes to show you that, these guys were not they were not official, man. You know what I mean? I remember his face. You know what I mean? The same guy walking into the police station was the same guy inspecting my room, man. And I seen the same guy in the gym, you know what I mean? So like I said, they had these guys watching me, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I just wanted to know if anybody else experienced that same thing with their room, man. You know what I mean? As far as the inspections and those people coming in, you know, checking the room out, man. So yeah, man, I'm just putting it out there. All praises to the Most High for that, man. You know what I mean? Oh, and one more thing. When I went to the same day I was searching for an apartment, there was another female that was searching for an apartment too, and she copped the apartment the same day I copped mine. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, and it was right across from me, and you know, all of a sudden that she just moved out, man. You know, and I was like, man, I'm thinking to myself, like, how she break lease so quick, man? How was she allowed to break a lease? You know, but that was them forcing her out, man. You know what I mean? They forced her out. You know what I mean? The government, they have ways to you know, enforce your neighbors out. I mean, and set up shop wherever they want to, you know, with the lies that they spew in order to get at whoever they're targeting, man. You know what I mean? And all this target individual stuff, man, these funds are coming out the black budget of the government, man. That's why it's covert, and that's why they don't like to talk about these things, you know what I mean? You know, they probably promised her another apartment, you know what I mean, for cheaper, man. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, we could get you another apartment, and if you just go through the headache of moving, I mean, you only pay $300, you know what I mean, a month. You know what I mean? For, I don't know, they give it to them for however, I don't know for how long. But yeah, that's the things that get these people to move, man. You know what I mean, the incentives have to be pretty good, man. To me, you know what I mean? But yeah, they have the funds, they have unlimited funds to do as they please, man. You know what I mean? How you think they paying these morons out here? I mean, all these guys out here stalking you. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, that's it for real now. All praises to the Most High.